Yes, I still haven't taken down my Halloween decorations in December. December is one of the most content-packed months in Animal Crossing New Horizons. There's honestly so much going on, from tons of items and materials to collect and events to enjoy. It's a really fun month. Let's jump into this. For a start, there are a ton of seasonal items to collect in December. There are honestly so many. On screen, I'm showing you all of the seasonal items that you potentially could purchase. Some of them are hemisphere related, and others will appear closer to the New Year's event. It's also worth noting that some of these previously furniture items have been turned into food items post the 2.0 update. So now they can actually be consumed and they will give you energy, which is really helpful, so it might be a good idea to stock up on some of these. Leave a like on the video if all this food is making you really hungry, because it's definitely making me hungry. On to the next point. Throughout December, if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, you will start to get snow. Late into November and early December, you'll see snow start to fall around your island, which is really cool. But then from the half point of the month, snow will actually settle on your island and you can enjoy it in all of its glory, including some new activities as well that you can only enjoy when it's snowing. For example, snowflakes will start to float around your island and you can catch them with your net. You can then use these snowflakes to craft a whole bunch of seasonal related items, which you can get the DIY recipes from balloons and villagers crafting on your island. There are a lot of different recipes to collect throughout the month of December if you don't have many of them. Thankfully, Nintendo did update it with the 2.0 update so that villagers can actually give you these recipes as well. You don't just have to get them from balloons, so that should help you a lot. Now let's have a quick word from today's sponsor, HelloFresh. Eating better should never be stressful, and with HelloFresh it doesn't have to be. I often find myself staring blankly at the fridge, not knowing what to make for dinner at all. It can be so hard to get inspired. Thankfully, HelloFresh allows you to choose from so many different recipes each week, packed with fresh ingredients. Everything arrives pre-portioned and right at your doorstep, which is very convenient. It means no more late night trips to the only grocery place open when you've run out of food. These are chef-crafted recipes and honestly, they're seriously good. And who doesn't love a treat? They're giving away new subscribers 10 free meals plus free breakfast for life. One breakfast item per box while the subscription is active if you're in the US. Click the link in the description or use my code to get 10 free boxes plus free breakfast for life. Thanks to HelloFresh for sponsoring this video. You'll also be able to start to create your own snow person. You can find 2 snowballs around the island, push them together at appropriate lengths, and then you will have yourself a snow boy. Just be careful with how you make them and try and make them as even as you can, or they might not turn out right. The snow person can give you giant snowflakes and other items as well, so it's definitely worth doing. You'll need some of these to craft items as well. If you have an island that's quite full like mine is, you might find it hard to find the 2 snowballs, so just look around. I think Nintendo made it so they can spawn a bit easier after the 2.0 update, which is good, because before then I wasn't getting snowballs at all, which was really frustrating. There's another type of seasonal material that you can collect for both the northern and the southern hemisphere, and this is the ornaments. Isabelle will start to decorate the cedar trees around your island in December, and from that point onwards you can shake them to get a various assortment of ornaments. These ornaments can then be used to craft many different items that are festive related, and it's definitely cool that you can get this seasonal material no matter what hemisphere you're in, which definitely makes a lot of sense. So yes, shake those trees to get those ornaments, and don't forget to craft some of the many items that you can get throughout this season as well. On the 24th of December, Toy Day will happen, and this is one of the best events in Animal Crossing New Horizons. Toy Day will require you to go and find Jingle, who's usually at your resident services plaza, and from there you will take part in some quests for him. You'll be giving out presents to your villagers, and you'll even be doing a gift exchange with them as well. This is definitely one of the most beloved events in all of Animal Crossing, and it's no exception in New Horizons. I think this event is really great here, and it's definitely one you don't want to miss. It's a pretty busy time of the year, so it might be hard to find time to play on this day, but if you do have some time, I definitely recommend it because this event is a lot of fun. There's also some exclusive items you can only get from taking part in this event, so I definitely think it's worth it. Now let's take a look at all the birthdays that villagers will be celebrating throughout the month of December. Here you can see all the villagers which are celebrating their birthday, and you can celebrate with them around your island if you would like to. I always think this is a lot of fun to do. The birthdays are kind of like mini events in themselves. And given you only get 10 villagers, it's not exactly something you get to experience too often, so definitely make sure to celebrate with your villagers around the island in December if you have any of these. This also ties into an update for this Nintendo Switch Online feature, which allows you to collect villagers as your profile picture. You can collect all of the villagers who are celebrating their birthday in December, as well as some special characters which Nintendo will select, probably characters like Jingle who are related to the holiday season, so you can have them as your profile picture on Nintendo Switch and show them off to all your friends. I really love this feature, and something cool about it is the fact that it is stuck in real time, which means you can't time travel like you can in Animal Crossing to get different icons for different months. It is updated by Nintendo in real time via the real world. So if you miss out on any of these, you will have to wait a whole year for a chance to get them again. So yeah, definitely make sure you head on to this feature in December so you can collect all the villages that you would like to. There are so many to collect now every single month. Back to the game, Nook's Cranny will be selling Toy Day related items throughout the month of December. In their little seasonal stand, they will have many little cute toys that you can collect, and I love these items, they're honestly really cool. You'll also be able to see Timmy and Tommy and various other shopkeepers around the island dressed up for the Toy Day season. I gotta say, they look absolutely adorable in their little hats, I love it. On Toy Day, the Able Sisters will also be filled with a whole bunch of Christmas related outfits as well, and once again, you can see Mabel dressed up for the event. So it's definitely worth heading into these shops if you want to make sure you can collect everything. It's nice to see them all decorated for the Toy Day event, I love it. And you should go around and see which other characters have dressed up as well, there's a lot that have. It's very similar to Halloween where they'll dress up for that as well. Finally, on the 31st, the New Year's countdown will begin. This is the last major event of the year, and it's a really cool one. You can head to the Resident Services Plaza and begin to celebrate with all of your villagers, and you can also get some cool items from Tom Nook and Isabelle too. Once the new year actually starts at midnight on January 1st, fireworks will start to explode in the skies of your island, and it honestly looks really fantastic. Once again, this is one of those classic events in the Animal Crossing franchise, and I really enjoy it here in Animal Crossing New Horizons. It's nice to see your villagers gathered and dressed up all fancy so they can celebrate the turn of the new year. Although I do imagine a lot of people might be celebrating in real life, so they might find it a little bit difficult to take part in this event in-game. You could change the clock around if you wanted to, which might help you be able to play this event if you are celebrating, so that's just a little tip I have if you are too busy to actually play when it does happen. Still though, I don't think this is an event to miss. It's one of my absolute favorites, and I think a lot of people enjoy playing this one too, so make sure to take part in the New Year's event if you're able to. If you made to the end of the video, be sure to comment Bob's Gang down below so I know that you did. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and turn on channel notifications for more Animal Crossing New Horizons videos. I'll catch you in the next one.